Hey, it's me, Boo. And I'm back again, and this one I just have decants of, and I just grabbed my little tiny decant for this one. And this is the only fragrance from Annick Goutal. I think I'm saying that right, probably not. But anyway, from Annick Goutal that I really love, and ended up buying a bigger decant of it after I sniffed it out. And this one is Sables. This one I'm going to definitely do a comparison video, uh, triple comparison, because I want to compare Bond Number 9, uh, their New Harlem, with uh, Lord's Jester, Daphne, and then Annick Goutal's Sables. I'm not sure if it's just, I don't even know if New Harlem has that immortal note in there. I think they also call it the everlasting flower, and they call it a few other things. But um, immortal to me has a very maple syrup kind of a smell to it, and I just wackadoo over it. I just absolutely love it. It's very sweet, and it's slightly spicy, and it's very earthy kind of a smell to me. Now, immortal, there's a lot of different kinds of immortal flower. So they can have a hay-like kind of smell. They can have a green kind of smell. I mean, they can have a whole lot of different smells. The only time I really pick up immortal is when it smells like maple syrup. And that is no exception with Annick Goutal's Sables. This is very similar to Lord Jester, Daphne, which I love. Very similar to it. And Daphne and this Sables is more of a spicier, almost as if you're eating that breakfast. New Harlem for me is like eating a breakfast in the morning with the coffee and the syrup and the pancakes. And if you were to take that breakfast and eat it at night with incense burning, that's kind of the way I picture Lord's Jester, Daphne, and the Sables. It's darker. New Harlem, I think, is something that can be worn of year, almost any type of setting. It is kind of beastly, so you have to be careful with work or workout settings. But even then, if you do it in small doses, it could be completely appropriate. I've worn New Harlem to work and got major compliments off of it, especially my gals at work love it. And Lord's Jester is Daphne is much darker, much almost like, it would definitely lend itself only to wearing at night, and same with the Sables. I would never wear this during the warmer months. I would never wear it to work or to working out ever. I'm not even sure I'd wear it while the sun was out. It's just one of those scents that lends itself to darkness, that lends itself to more special occasions. Well, I don't mean like going out to dinner, but I mean clubbing and going to a scary movie or whatever. I mean, oh my gosh, I just love the Sables. So I had to get a larger decant of it. Anyway, so let me tell you what's in it, because I'm just rambling as usual. Top notes are immortal and cinnamon. Definitely, you get lots of cinnamon. Middle notes are pepper and black tea. Base notes are sandalwood and amber. And I can see all of that. I don't get a whole lot of tea notes out of it, but all the rest of it, absolutely, especially the cinnamon and the pepper. It really is very unisex. I think that actually, because I've had a lot of women say that New Harlem is pretty masculine, that they won't wear it because it's just too masculine for them. I don't find that to be true at all. But Sables and Jester, Lord's Jester, Daphne, those are much more masculine, I think, because of the spiciness to them, the pepper and the cinnamon notes in there. But that ain't going to stop me from rocking them, I'm here to tell you. And this Sables is beastly. It seems like anything with immortal in it seems to be beastly to me. I've only smelled probably half a dozen fragrances with it in there, but I love them all. And all of them are beastly. So it lasts like crazy. I even in these really cold weather, I've worn it like 5 times, and look, it just looks like it's almost full because 1 or 2 sprays, bang, that's it, no more. You will be slapping faces and shooting rockets aromatically at everybody you come in contact with if you're not careful with how much you use of this. It's not quite as user-friendly as New Harlem. It's definitely, I think, a little more acquired taste, but it's still that breakfast. It's like you've just got done clubbing all night and you've gone to a 24-hour Waffles and More or something like that to have breakfast, and the power goes out and you're having to light candles in order to eat your waffles and syrup and drink your coffee in this restaurant, and somebody lights some incense, you know, in the process too. That's just what it reminds me of, is that kind of an atmosphere. It's dark and you know, slightly dangerous. I don't know why, but oh, I love it. So let's see. What does everybody else say about it? They say, for the most part, heavy to enormous, got the most votes, and very long lasting. I'm just going to give you the top 3 of what people say this smells similar to. Fougère Bengal by Parfum d'Empire, Eau Noire by Dior, or Comme des Garçons series Luxe Patchouli by Comme des Garçons. I always feel like I'm reading the nominees for the Academy Awards or something. Comme des Garçons Incense series by Comme des Garçons. Anyway, yakking on a bone. Anyway, so I totally recommend you put your nose on it. It's I've tried Mon Petit Chéri. I've tried the vanilla one from Annick Goutal. I've tried a few of hers, and either their performance wasn't great or I just didn't care that much for the fragrance. So I've never been really impressed with this line very much until Sables. And now, yeah, I'm going to explore the line even further now. So that was Sables by Annick Goutal, and I'm going to be back with a Jo Malone. I believe it's a vanilla patchouli or amber patchouli. I'll be back with here in just a bit. And y'all have a good day. All right, peace.